Evening everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some new LMU update. We're going straight into a race without knowing the track properly. I've done a couple of laps just so I know what corners are coming up, but we're going to learn it in a race because I did a version of this track on ACC a long time ago, so I know roughly the layout. But yeah, we're going to try and figure it out properly now. So we're going to be probably quite slow, but not really worried. I just want to try and get the flow of the track by doing quite a few laps. So it's Paul Ricard. Paul Ricard's been added to the game. So we're going to go straight into a race on that in GT3. They've also made loads of updates in terms of your driver profile. So if you click on your profile now, you'll see you have a badge next to your name. So here you can see my badge is Trusted Racer, one of the safest players on the service. So we've got the highest rank badge that you can get on the game. That's the safest badge you can get for Trusted Driver. It means you're one of the cleanest on the game. So they've added that in there. So if you go into this race, you can see it will show you. So if you go down here, you'll see that there's like, this driver has had a low number of incidents. So he's not as clean as the green. The yellow means a rookie. However, this badge system has only been recorded for the last 3 weeks. So it's only been recording data for 3 weeks. It doesn't matter if you were playing the game 2 months ago. That information hasn't been recorded for this badge system. It's only for the start of the, like, for the last 3 weeks. So yeah, do remember that it'll get updated. I think every certain amount of races, it looks at the system and looks at your races and then alters it. But you can see there is, we've got a red one here. So this driver here has recently been involved in a higher number of incidents. So be cautious of Michael, because Michael might be causing incidents. But yeah, it's a good system. It lets you know who to be aware of. Luca, Alexander there. I wonder if it shows you in the race, so when you're actually racing. It'd be good if it put that icon next to them when you were racing, so you could see that they're a driver that you might need to be cautious of. I don't know if it shows that info. I'm sure an overlay of some sort of overlay could sort that out. Well, yeah, it's going to count all contact because it has to, Johnny, because it won't be able to figure out which contact is your fault and their fault because there's so many different variables. But it's just a guideline of who gets involved with incidents a lot. So it will work. I think it will work once you get yours sorted. You just got to try and avoid contact with other cars, and you'll be able to get it sorted. So yeah, I don't see it being a problem because if you do 10 more races, you'll be able to fix that and avoid contact with other cars. So yeah, don't worry about it now. If you've got the Metal Gear Solid warning sign, it doesn't matter. You can sort that out. But yeah, we're gonna go into this race and see how it goes. But yeah, we don't have many contacts with other cars. That's why we've got the green one, because we in general we don't have that many contacts. Like normally it's on lap 1 when we get like hit by someone, but in general we're quite I think we're quite safe in terms of how we drive this. So that's why we've got the Trusted Driver. We have the highest rank that you can get on the game in terms of safety. And yeah, we should be able to keep that, to be honest with you. I don't really see a problem. Although this race could be interesting because I'm going into this race not knowing the track, really. I mean, I know the layout. I just don't really know how to push around it. So my pace is going to be pretty slow. I'm going to be a little bit off pace here. But we'll just try and survive it and see what we can do. Is that Jardir that's joined it? He knows the track very well, so we won't be anywhere near Jardir. He'll probably be about 3 seconds a lap quicker than me. Also, I don't have a setup, chat. I'm not running a setup because Go setups haven't updated the setups. So I'm going to go in with the default setup with the Mercedes, run it as default, like completely default with just the TC changes and stuff, and see where we end up. So yeah, we're going to be quite a bit off pace. Right, let's join that. So yeah, we'll be quite far down here because I still need to learn the last sector. I haven't got it in my head at all really, and the first sector, the curbs are quite aggressive compared to ACC. So yeah, I remember on ACC you used to be able to ride up onto the curbs, but don't think you can do that on this one. And they've got a different chicane in this. On the ACC it was a long straight. On this it's got like a chicane in the middle, which caught me by surprise because I went straight through it. I went straight through it. But right, let's I don't even know how many laps this will be. The race. Let me get this race lap sorted, because how many laps will the race be? It's probably going to be that's irrelevant. It's going to be about probably 2:05, so the leader will be doing probably 20 laps for the race we'll need. But we'll worry about that after. Right, we want. I've got no idea if this is even in the right area. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have a look in qualifying how that is. I don't know if it's in the right type of area. So I'll put 4.8 in because I don't know how many laps we're going to get in qualifying. I've got no idea. We're going with the default LMU setup. I'm just using LMU's default setup. I'm not changing any aero. I'm not changing any suspension. All I'm going to change is what you'd change if it was a fixed setup race. So, yeah. Need to go and learn the track, although we haven't got time to do a practice lap because it's now got 2 seconds left. So yeah, I've just got to try and figure this out. You'll see when I'm driving. I don't really know the track well yet, so we'll probably start quite low down and just try and survive it and just try and get a clean race in and just figure it out. I thought, do you know what, instead of just doing a practice session and trying to learn, I'll put the full screen on, by the way, don't worry. Instead of doing, I'll put the audio on as well. Instead of doing like a practice session and just sitting driving around for an hour and a half, it's not very fun for you lot watching if we do that. So we'll learn it in a race. It'll probably go very bad for us, but no, we don't want driving line on. Don't think you can use driving line anyway in this race. I've got cold tires. Well, let me just warm these tires up. I don't think you can use the driving line in this series. But we don't want to use driving line. Is the worst assist you can use in sim racing. I don't care what anyone says. It's the worst assist that you can use because you learn to follow a line. You don't learn the track. You learn to follow a line. You don't look for brake markers. So when you're following a line, you're not looking for brake markers. You're not learning. You're just following a line. Terrible assist to use in my view. One of the worst assists you can use. The quicker you can stop using the racing line. The quicker you can stop using the racing line, then the better. I don't know where I don't know my braking for that corner proper yet either. I think we might have to. I don't think we're gonna get. I don't know if we're gonna get. Oh, that's flat out that one. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where I am. I don't think we're gonna get the 3 laps. Am I gonna get? I've put too much fuel in, haven't I? Like this corner here, you gotta be really patient. I still don't really get it. Yeah, I don't get this part. It's really awkward part of the track. Right, let's just warm the tyres up on this next lap. You're right, Matt. I don't know where I'm going, really. I don't know how hard I can push. Oh, yeah, don't accelerate into that corner. I've just remembered. Oh, God. Yeah, the default setup also, I don't think, is going to be particularly good here, but I quite liked it on ACC, but it was a different version of the track as well. It feels a bit different. But I only did one race on ACC here. I didn't really race it that often. I think I raced it once. So I don't really know the track. I'm just trying to figure it out. We're going to be extremely slow though. I know that. Yeah, I don't know why I did a tight line through there. You don't want to do that. You want to go deeper. You want to go really deep into that corner, I think. I'm going to have to lift. I'm going to have to lift there because will be a track limit. Right, that was a shocking lap. We're going to be so far off pace, by the way, because I can't even do 205s, just to let you know.
Lap 2:08.27.
Like, I'll struggle to get 205s, like, massively. I think I'll be 206. If I get a good lap, I'll be 206. I don't really know it well enough. I did say I'd be at the back for this one, and I know I will be. So obviously there's a new tire model now as well, which feels like you can push quite a little bit more maybe through some of the corners. Like when the rear steps out, you can control it a bit better. It feels a bit more controllable on the limit. More. I was in the wrong gear. Why was I in that gear? We're going to be slow, aren't we? See if we can go a bit quicker on the last attempt.
Lap 2:06.60.
Oh, I caught it though. We'd have been gone before. You can catch it now. Lost time though. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. Yeah, I've got no clue what I'm doing here. Oh well, I've cocked that up, but oh well. We definitely could have done a 205, but we'll learn it in the race. We'll try and learn this track in the race, which is what we're here to do. We're not here to go for podiums on this one. Oh, that's a bit too deep. Don't know really yet, Christian. I've only done a little bit of it. Like, I mean, I've probably played it about 40 minutes, so I can't really tell you. I haven't even learned this track yet, so we're just jumping into a race to learn it. Best way to learn a track, maybe. Possibly not, because you're going to be really dodgy when you're around other drivers because you're not really sure where the braking points are. Like this corner here, I'm not getting that corner right. You can see. I need to get this figured out. We've lost so much time here, but I'm just going to carry on the lap because just trying to see how late you can brake into this. Right, we're probably going to start P18 or something like that, I would think.
That time was a 2:07.34.
So, what I would say is you can definitely catch the rear in higher speed, like when the rear goes, and it's like you can catch it a little bit better than what it was before. But overall, I don't think it's a huge difference. It doesn't feel massively different to me, but yeah. We're gonna be slow, but I'm sure we can pick up pace once we're used to the track. Once we're confident with the track, we'll pick up a bit of pace. I said 20 laps, didn't I? So I'm gonna put 20. I'm gonna put 85 in because I don't really trust it all the time. So I'm just gonna put 85 in. I don't fully trust that. So yeah. We've got maximum air. The default setup's got maximum air on. Just leave it all as it is. Just try and survive it. Definitely is a one. Yeah. Oh no, wait there. Shit, I've got the wrong fuel. What am I doing? Oh shit! It's an hour race. It's an hour race. Why did I think it was? Why did I think it was a 40-minute race? It's an hour race. What a donkey! You're right, Super Silvers. Oh, you might need to pit them.
Formation lap.
I don't know how. I have no idea how. It says 29 laps. 3 laps of saving. I think I'll just. We'll sort this out in a minute. You probably need to save fuel, don't you? And do a splash and dash, but I'm just gonna leave this on for now. It does tell you people's ratings. Look, that's good. So it shows you people ratings while you're driving. All right, get ready for chaos here. This is going to be a tricky start.
Green flag, green flag.
That car didn't even go. Go up and hit him. What was he doing there? Oh man! I mean, we're clearly on your inside there. Just shut the door. Gotta give the space there, man. You left the door open. Got damage off him now. Well, I don't know if that's quite bad damage or not. No, it's alright. It's not showing up. Oh. Chaos. Oh no, the curb. Wow, that curb. Scheißen. This is why you don't practice a track in a first race. This is why you don't learn a track in a proper ranked race. What a pleb. But you learn from your mistakes, you learn from that, and then now we know that curb is like that, we won't do it again. So let's get going. Let's keep going.
Lap 2, 29.36.
At least we've got a lot of cars in front of us. I really need to get this whole section learned. Like, I'll have to back out there. He's going to cut across. All right, we got a slip. Is he going to defend it? That was a warning driver that we overtook then. I should have left that on, shouldn't I? So I can see. Can't see the braking point. I'm gonna have to... This track is so good for GT3s because... Oh, he didn't see... You didn't see me go down the inside. It's got so many different lines that you can take into some of the corners. We'll take a track limit there. Let me just... So we've done 2 laps. It looks like we're going to have enough for 25. We're going to have to pit. We'll worry about the fuel a little bit later on, what we need. I don't know where the pit lane is also. I haven't looked at the pit lane yet. I don't know where it is. Oh, the understeer. Oh, God. Yeah, but I think it's a weird... I'm going to have to look at it and see when we go past now, just so I kind of understand what you got to do. You can go almost flat through there, I think. Down there, so okay, that's a weird one. Okay, we have to be careful. I don't really know where the actual limit line is. We'll just take it easy when we have to pit.
That time was a 2:07.88.
Oh, brake too late. Oh, get off there. A lot of understeer on the default setup that I'm running. Obviously, most people will be running setups, but the Go Setup website wasn't updated yet, so we're just going with the standard Mercedes setup. Understeer city, basically. Probably not anytime soon, Alpha, because it's a licensed game. They don't have that track in the series, so probably not. I think the next tracks you're going to get is Cataluna. After that, I reckon it'll be Dubai Autodrome, Yas Marina, and Sepang. That'll be your next three after it, I believe. Definitely gonna have to do a splash and dash here, aren't you? Just can't really do much here because with them battling, I don't really want to get too close. There's another car off the track there. Oh, he rejoined in a unusual way. It's like a blockade on the track. I'm presuming this setup will overheat the tyres a bit as well. Because it's a default, it's probably going to overcook the tyres. Can't really attack because I just don't really know the braking points, so I'm just trying to be safe and take advantage of people making mistakes because I can't really go for a lunge when I don't fully understand the braking points. Oh, we'll take that freebie. Right, we're back into the top 20. I'm sure we'll gain a couple more positions, especially when the hypercars start coming through. Because it's very close here, so...
8, 7.
Another car crash behind us. A lot of people, I think a lot of people are still learning the track like I am. You can see, like, a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I did one race on ACC on this, one race, but it was a different layout. And that was about 3 years ago, so although I know the layout in my head, I just don't really know the limits of pushing it. Oh, don't know if that was a, well, that was a GT3, so that's a position. Yeah, the problem we've got here with the default setup is the tire temperatures. You can see them going up. I have to say, the physics feel even better now, chat. Like, considering I don't even know this track, like, it just feels even better than what it did before. I think they've made even more progress with this tyre model. You can feel the limit better. The understanding of the limit feels better to me, even though I'm driving a track that I don't really thoroughly know. Like, when the rear, you feel like you can catch it a lot easier. When you feel that looseness on the rear, it feels like you've got it and you can catch it. This corner with the understeer is a pain in my arse. Right, we're looking like 28 laps, and we've done 6 laps, and we got 19, so 20. So probably 3 laps of fuel is what we need, isn't it? But I might just put 4 just in case it changes. Yeah, we'll probably put 4 in, because you could try and save fuel, but I don't think that's the way to do it. I think it'd be too difficult to save. Oh, God. It's a fun track, this, chat. I tell you, this is a fun track. You could definitely go with an early pit stop on this one as well, I think. Like, we could do this lap, do the next lap, and then put 20 laps of fuel in. But no, I'll stay out, I think, and just try and survive. Try and find a bit of pace. Oh, God, no, they're coming through. Oh, he's gonna get ridiculous driving by that hyper. I think it's fair to say, I think I'm fair in saying that was pretty silly, wasn't it, chat? I think it's fair to say that that was pretty silly driving by that hyper. Yeah, it was just really, really silly driving by him. He was obviously trying to get the hyper that he was racing with, but it was just really daft. I need a setup, you know, because I think we'll probably I need to change repair damage. He must have hit me then, you know. I think he hit me when he went past. We'll probably go to a race with a default setup after this, because I feel like the tires are just not going to survive very well here for an hour with no setup on. Got damage as well. Don't know how much we'll be losing with that. Probably won't really make a difference because I'm not pushing the limits, because still don't fully know the track. You're right, David. It's definitely going to be a track that's going to be interesting to try and learn it.
Time 2:07.55.
Oh. Oh, I got him to see off that curb. Need to find a bit of pace through there. I could be the setup through there though. Seems like the rotation's not very good on the default Mercedes setup. It seems to understeer a lot. Oh God. No, 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 no. I've got my brake bias, all right. It's the setup, mate. I'm running default setup. I'm not running a setup here. That's why it's not rotating. Mercedes is fine with 9 on the ABS, but I'm running quite rearwards bias anyway, so... It'll be the tyres that the problem. I don't think brake bias is going to make any difference because the tyres are just overheating with the default setup. This track naturally kills the tyres, so you can see the front left is nearly at 90 degrees. That's where the problem is. But everyone will be struggling with tyre temperatures as well. You're right, Jason. That lap was pretty bad, wasn't it?
208.68.
This corner here is quite tricky to get right. That was a little bit better, I think. Yeah, that's how, I think that's how we got to do it. Definitely better like that. Oh, I'm a bit wide. I like this track though, I can tell you. This track is going to be really, really good for racing. There's just so many little opportunities. You can go for like a little inside lunge and that. It's a good track. I downshifted it. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. I downshifted on the middle of the corner. I shouldn't have done that. I think my tires might be dead. I think my tires might be dead. Oh my god. Yeah, I've totally killed the tire there, but oh well. That's going to make it a little bit tricky to drive the remainder of the race. Should have just kept it in 5th. You're right, Mark.
Time 2:14.58.
Yeah, my virtual energy ratio is completely wrong. Although, I mean, you could change it slightly, maybe. Go higher. Because we're using more fuel than we are virtual energy. So the way at this rate, can't even think how many laps. So I believe the leaders are doing a no stop because, yeah, the leader's doing a no stop, I think. So it looks like you've got to fuel save it. Looks like you've got a fuel save. Oh shit. Or are they going? Are they going to be able to do a no stop there if it's a 28 lap race? Alright, we'd need 15 laps. Yeah, that you can. It'll be a no stop race. Just got a fuel save though. I didn't realize. I'm not even going to fight it. I don't really know where I'm going, so... Whoops. I'm gonna have to try and start saving a bit. I think my tires are so done in now that we're gonna struggle to do anything here. Yeah, poor cards. They don't use it in F1 anymore, but it wasn't the best for F1, but in GT3s it's a really good track. That front, the left-hand tires have been cooked. I've got no grip when turning right. God, I've still got half an hour to go as well. That's gonna be fun. No, the left's gone. I've got no grip on the left. We'll do the Le Mans race if it's on after this. I don't know if it will be. I need to recover some stuff, so we'll do a track we know. I've totally destroyed that tire. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just practiced this track before I raced it. I should have thoroughly learned it first, but hey, oh well. It's only DR, it doesn't matter. We'll get some back on a different track after this. I want to see what it feels like at a track we know anyway. So I think there is a Le Mans race. I don't know when it starts, so that's the only thing. We'll probably end up missing it. or have to wait for it. Yeah, my car is not feeling right here. There's no point. It's only, you only need to do 3 laps, Matt. It's not really worth it, to be honest with you. Like, I might even try and do a no time. I mean, I'm seeing if I can get it to the end here, but I'm trying to save some fuel. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We want to try and recover some DR, so I'm not too worried about like using it for practice. I'd rather try and cover, like, gain. If people make mistakes, I want to be able to take advantage of it. Just trying to keep an eye on that fuel. The fuel's going to be the problem, but the hypercars might need to pit. The hypers might pit early, which will change the way that that looks. The ratio, the problem we got here is the ratio as well. The ratio has not been set right on the fuel and the virtual energy. That's why I don't like doing races without having some form of a baseline setup. It's just nice to have, you know, that you're going in with some sort of level playing field. I'm surprised they didn't use this track with default setup, to be honest with you. I was quite shocked there was no default. There's a silver race here and a gold race, but both of them are setups, and I feel like a little bit silly not to have a race with a default setup. One of them should have had default, I think, so people could just learn the track without worrying about setups. I feel like it's always a good move to make sure people can just concentrate on the lap rather than worrying about their setup. Yeah, this car, our rear left is totally gone. 11 laps. No, we're probably not going to make this. We have to start coasting in. I'm guessing some people have raced this through the day and realised that it's a no stopper as well. Slide him. Oh my god. No, this has got the chicane in it. On ACC it had the long straight, I think. Pretty sure on ACC it has the really long straight. Oh, look, the tyres have gone. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Why won't it go? Why won't it go into gear? Well, there's a hit on the wall as well. I might just park it. I don't know. Well, how many laps would we need if we'd need, wait there, at the end of this we'd need, it's the fuel that's the problem, not the virtual energy. So I'd have to put, I think we'd need 13 laps, wouldn't we? No. Because of it's the fuel, the virtual energy is different, so that should, if I do 13, that should be the fuel for 11. I mean, I'm gonna have to take tires, but I've got no choice. My car's wrecked, so I've got no choice but to take tires. Now I do. Now that it's spun again, the car's undrivable, so my rear lefts are totally toast. I'm not racing this now for a race. We'll just chill. Realistically, I shouldn't have done what I've done. I think I wanted to just go in and race and try and learn it, but I think that was a mistake. I should have spent like 2 hours off stream learning it and then raced it. But hey, we'll do a different track after this. There's other tracks that we can do. Right, there's the pit lane limiter line, isn't it? Do you know what I'll do as well? I might as well repair it. Might as well just get the car. I know it's only the body, but I'll just repair it anyway. Just get it all for the remainder of the race, just while we're cruising around, just so it's in better condition. See, that's why you don't repair damage. Even though the damage is just bodywork, it's still 34 seconds. Should have probably cancelled that, shouldn't I? But we're gonna have cold tires now. See you later, Russell. No, I'm gonna leave it on because we're gonna finish last anyway, so I'm just gonna leave the repair on. While we're learning, we might as well just use this 20 minutes for a bit of like practice. Well, get the tires warmed up and then just practice. It's just trying to find a bit of track that we're going to be able to practice in though, because we've got cold tires here. No, definitely none of that now. We're LMU for a good few hours here. Okay, now you're trying to kill me, channel. You got up top. Did you actually do a bit? Are you getting any better at it yet, or are you still shit? It's still very shit. Just gotta get some temperatures in these tires. Porsche, yeah. With a setup it will be. I haven't got a setup for this track yet, so default. I haven't got a setup on. I'm just using the default. So, go setups aren't done yet. So I just went in with the LMU setup. and I don't know the track. I don't know it, so I wasn't worried about putting a setup on because I don't even know where I'm going yet. So we're just trying to practice. Well, I know the track in terms of the layout now. I just don't know how hard I can push through some of these corners. But we had to pit because we slid our tires too much. These tires should be getting a bit of heat in a minute. Okay, that's not the line there, but careful of them track limits. Yeah, but there's only one for now though, Alpha. There's only one track on it for now. They will be adding more in the future. They've already said that. You're right, Hugh. Oh, that understeer. God.
Lap 2:07.84.
That's weird, that corner. I need to get the line so I can throttle it out. You're right, Minnie. Right, let's just bring it back home for the last few laps while we're just trying to figure this out a bit. I mean, you don't know that yet, Johnny. You're saying it sucks, but you don't know, because if you've had contact with other cars recently, it's judged you from the last 3 weeks. They've literally stated that it's been judged from the last 3 weeks, so you can't say it sucks until you know whether, when you do another 3 weeks of driving, if it fixes itself. So I think saying that it sucks without even any sort of like time to see if it gets sorted once you do from another week of racing or something, I think it's a bit unfair to the game. Don't go around there. Or go around there, maybe. No, because you just have to fix it, wouldn't you? If you've got a bad badge. I'm sure, you know, it's possible to get that good badge sorted, so you've got to give it time. It's just come out today. It's only been tracking for the last few weeks. Only the last few weeks of races it's been tracking. So if you've had a bad few weeks at Le Mans and some other races, yeah, you probably are going to have a bad badge, but you can get that sorted by having a good few races. So I don't see, like, I think it's a bit harsh to judge something like that just because it's gave it for contact with other cars. If you've had contact with other cars, that's what it's there to show. That badge is to show that you've had contact recently with other cars. That's what it's for. And if you have had it, then even if it was your fault or not your fault, that's all it's trying to let people know, is that you've had contact. Keep missing my braking for that corner. Yeah, but John, it's you gotta accept that, you know, you're gonna get stuff like that. It's a game. It's not real life. It's not got an individual steward. You've just got to go back out and try and avoid contact, even if it means giving up positions if there's people around you that are driving daft. You're gonna have to just give it up for 10 races and get that sorted. Like, I know it's hard, but you will get there. You will get there, trust me. Don't worry, I mean, I've had plenty. The thing is, though, look how much contact I've had in the last 2 weeks on this game. I've had loads, but we've still got the trusted driver. So, I mean, depends how much you've had. Because I've had a lot. At Le Mans, I had so many people hitting me. And even at Bahrain, we got wiped out twice. So, it must give you some leeway. It must give some leeway, because how have I still got that badge if I had so much contact? There must be something in it as well that it judges, like, some stuff. I would just say, just give it a couple of weeks, Johnny, and just see if it sorts itself out. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will sort itself out. I mean, I don't drive that long. I don't do 6 to 8 hours a day. Not on this. When we split our time, don't we? So, and we don't do 8 hours really. The annoying thing is here, like, we've got these two that are fighting in front, They're fighting on track for position. I'm lap though, because I obviously repaired the car, but don't really want to interfere too much. But if I have an opportunity, I will try and on-lap myself. I've got every right to do it, so. Wow, that understeer is crazy. I mean, I don't disagree with putting all the worst drivers in the lobby together. You've got to prove yourself and get yourself out of that. I don't... In all honesty, that's what everyone on Gran Turismo has been asking for ages. Lump the dirty drivers together. I know you're not dirty, but lump the people with bad SR all into a race together. I don't really have a problem with that, to be honest with you, but I mean, I know it's annoying and I know it's frustrating, but like I'm saying, I'm sure you'll get it sorted. It's fairly easy to like gain SR on this game, isn't it? So be careful of track limits. That's the thing, because I'm on lapping myself. He doesn't like it, but I've got every right to do it because he's slow. So because I mean, technically, I'm chasing down P23 here. He's only just a few cars up there. Oh, I'm gonna lift. Just be careful. Yeah, it's only just come out today. Like, just give it a bit of time to, you know, try and drive some really clean races. Give it some time. Like, Jason's a rookie apparently, by the way. Kinetics, because he hasn't played the game in the last 3 weeks. The game's judged him as a rookie driver, new to LMU. So like, it's only recorded the last 3 weeks. So bear that in mind. Or the last 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah, but Silver SR is still, like, you think about it, you've got Gold 1, 2, 3 and Platinum 1, 2, 3, Johnny. So you've got a long way to go still, so keep just trying to have clean races. Or qualify and then start from the pits. Just get the SR sorted. Qualify and then start from the pits. Avoid the chaos. don't worry about your driver rating for a bit, and just get the ranking sorted. Literally, there's no point me even, like, I can't even overtake because I don't want to upset his battle with that car up ahead, so we'll just chill behind him. But he brakes a bit weird, so in so many corners then he'd gone into the back of him.
Time 208.85.
I might send it here and try and get ahead of him. He's not going to catch that guy up anyway. If P23 has some sort of issue, at least then we can go after him. Oh. Well, apparently that's okay. Did go a bit wide. Right, so this will be the last lap anyway. Oh, they pitted, but it's the last lap. If they would have just waited. Oh no, they want to probably do an extra lap, don't they? Oh no, that guy just gave up a position. He's just lost positions. The guy who's just pitted, chat, has just lost 3 positions. He went from P9 to P12 because he pitted. That's so unlucky. If he would have stayed out, he would have got P9. Man, he'll be fuming. Alright, let's quickly come out of here and see what races are. We'll lose a lot of stuff for that, but at least we finished the race. I mean, I don't think we'll be able to go back into another one of them. Might have to, though, if there's nothing else to do, but could do with a setup, really. 4 minutes. I don't really want to do one of them, but... I don't really want to go in with default setup, but... Is there? Yeah, but it's it's the same track, so yeah. Yeah, I need a setup, and plus it's wet. With wet weather, we definitely need a setup. So I'm not doing that. What's a weekly? Let's have a little look at the weekly race. Let's have a little look. Monza. The setup. I mean, I could get a setup for the Mercedes or the BMW, for the BMW maybe. Doesn't start though until the 11th, so that's not even on actually. What? So like that, for the next default setup race, it's a long wait for the GT3 for that. It's either that one or I think this one's limited to MR cars only. You're not allowed to drive FR. It's MR only. I'm pretty sure this, yeah. It's like Lamborghini, Ferrari and stuff like that. Imola setup. I'd probably put a click of aero on. Doesn't that run like 5 aero? I mean, it could work, but you'd have to get the fuel sorted. It starts in like 2 minutes. I need to figure out what I had wrong with the fuel. I was using too. What was I? How was I doing it there? I was using too much fuel versus the virtual energy, so we need more. Higher number, is it? Yeah, we need a higher number to the ratio of it. It's a bit annoying this week's races. I've got to be honest with you. Like, there's no silver fix, and the other silver fix is the other silver race is just a default setup, a same race as daily. You've basically got the same race as a gold as a silver, but with slightly different grouping of cars. I haven't driven any other car than the BMW around that, so yeah, not sure about doing Lambo around there. I mean, I feel like it'd be a bit risky going into a rookie race without warming up on that, so we might just go back into that one again. Just try and qualify a bit better maybe with the default setup, and then this time save fuel. Maybe. Do you know what I'll do? I don't know what the tyres would be like though, actually, on that. I was going to say BMW will cook the tyres. Yeah, but I just hate going in without a setup. That's the only thing. I've got no setup, Ninja. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I'll just have to go in with no setup again. We'll just do it with no setup. I'll just go in with the default. If it'll let me. We'll just go in with the default setup then. I need a wee. Let me quickly go for a wee and then we're back in a bit. Back in a second, everyone. Right. See you later, Osso. Right, let's jump into this then. See. All right, let's see if we can figure. We're going to struggle with this because the tire heat up issue is a problem without a setup on. But See what we can do. What I could do is actually so that needs to be higher, doesn't it? Let me just see. So if I go to 0.95, let me just see if that works out right. So we want quite low ranked in this one, but we'll just have to lose. Just take that we're going to lose some DR until we've got a setup. Maybe later on in the week. I think they might have one by tomorrow. We'll have to keep an eye out and see. I also think the setups on Go Setup, like, they'll need redoing because the tire models changed. I think some of the setups are going to change a bit. I think they're going to be slightly different. Thank you. Yeah, but Porsche needs a setup. Porsche needs a setup, Remy. Default setup in the Porsche is not very nice. The BMW will be nice with a default setup, but it will kill the tires. A lot of the problem is they just don't know the track as well. Because I think if I knew the track, even with default, we could compete a little bit better. Got to get the flow of it. Want to see if the fuel ratio still needs more changing. Oh god, that's terrible. For not that it matters with the cold tires, but if we can start in the top 10 and just try and avoid chaos, we might be able to get a top 10 with the default setup anyway, I think. I haven't tried them yet. Not tried the wet physics. We've jumped into this.
That time was a 2:06.76.
Right, we're on a better lap already. So this is improved. If we get over the line on a 205, that's an improvement from the last qualifying, isn't it? Well, a bit deep. Got it rotated though. Alright, it's it. No! No! Flip that corner, mess it up. Just gonna creep a 205, but there's a lot more time in this. Way loads more.
Time 2:05.85.
Ah, you're right, Chuckles. Oh no. Ah well. I mean, it's a better lap than what we did before, but there was a low 205 in that. There was a 205.3 or 4 at least, so I doubt we'll start in the top 10 now, though, unfortunately. It's just the most ugly. It's not the most attractive to look at, Pio, but it's a good track for racing in GT3s. It really works. So yeah, it is actually pretty solid. What was my? Did anyone see what my fuel was left at the end? What was the fuel versus virtual energy as I finished then? What was the ratio like? Was it? I think I might need to go a little bit higher on that. Maybe a little bit more higher, actually, like 0.97 or something. Gary, thank you for the £2, legend. Hey, we've got no setup on, Gary. We're driving with no setup and learning the track. We just jumped in trying to learn it. So I feel like that's not a bad... Considering we've got no setup and we've just started learning this today and we did a bad lap and we're still in... At the moment, we're still in the top 10. We won't be by the end of it, but still. We could have probably got a top 5 start out of that. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not that dissatisfied at all, to be honest with you. Pretty happy. It was right, so yeah, so maybe just go 0.96 then. That should be about right. That should give us a good ratio for saving fuel for the...
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
The green badge, it means we're one of the safest drivers on LMU. So you get awarded badges now depending on your ranking. Don't talk to Johnny about it though. Don't bring it up, chat. Don't bring it up. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a lot of lift and coast here, aren't we? We are. I mean, come on, man. We're platinum free and we are a safe driver. Other people might not be so safe around us, but we're safe. Cheeky little sod. We drive safe. Very safe. You little arsehole.
Formation lab has started.
Don't. He's not happy, Gary, today. He's not happy about the new update. We'll take a P7 with considering we're running the default setup and we didn't get our last lap in. We'll take a P7 on the grid. Yeah, the tire model's a little bit better. You can feel the tire grip going a bit better now. You can like catch the slide a bit more. It is definitely improved. It's not a massive change. It's a slight change, but it's you know it is there. You can feel it. So, and also I did do a lap in the LMP3s. The initial grip is way better. So it looks like they've solved the problem with LMP3s from what I could see. But let's see when we get to, well, let's see what happens when we actually race with people in LMP3. He's got the slipstream, but this is not Gran Turismo, so we can still do the overtake. Oh. Good stuff, Gary. Trying to do a bit of coasting because this guy's going flat out, but you can't go flat out. You've got to save a bit here. The leader's done insane saving on that first lap. Maybe the Mercedes isn't the best car to do this strat. I was a bit slow through there then.
Time 2:19.70.
Let him have that. There's no point. I'm just not consistent enough when it comes to racing. I just don't know my limits. And also, we got to save fuel here because If we want to make it, we got to do a bit of lift and coast. Oh shite. That'll be a track limit. That was close. That was a good save, that I can tell you now, like that was quite hard. That was quite hard to save that. It felt like it was going to go. Oh, I've gone too deep. Surely it's a track limit, that. Give me another one. Be careful here because car feels super sketchy. I'll definitely come back to this when Go Setups have got a setup out for it. And we can actually race it with something that's designed for the track. I got tangled with him there. Couldn't turn. His car was hitting the rear right of mine. I think this is where it's going to be. This is the problem with the setup, is the race pace with it. I don't know if it feels like people are pushing though, and I can't. I don't have the fuel to push like the virtual energy. I can't. Like it's going to go 28 laps. We're short already, and everyone else around us has got the same virtual energy though. So I presume it's just the Mercedes that ship with the virtual energy. way off pace, but I know I can do 206s if we push, but then we'd have to pit though, which we don't want to do. That corner is losing us a lot. You can see the advantage of having a setup. They can just chuck at him. Yeah, just on the steering. I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's gonna be a track limit either way. We're definitely not doing another one of these with default setup. No way. I can't do it. It just doesn't feel doesn't feel like we're in an equal fight. Also, I have a feeling that this Mercedes is chewing. They seem to be able to push a lot more than what we can while using the virtual energy. So the Mercedes is probably still shit on virtual energy because it was before the update. I doubt they would have patched it. Yeah, there is no fixed setup race here though. That's the only problem, Thomas. At Le Mans, there's a race at Le Mans, but the problem is it's massive wait before it. I might just wait for either. Yeah, I probably will just wait for the Le Mans race if we got time though. That's not the problem, Luke. I've got paid setups, but my setup, where I get my setups from, they haven't got the setups yet. They haven't done them because it's a new track. So I'm just running the default LMU setup, and I don't really know the track fully yet. So once I've got the hang of the track, I think we'd be able to do a little bit better with the default setup, but with a setup would be a lot better. Yeah, I think they're going to need changing, to be honest with you, all the setups. So even if you run a different track setup, I think it would need changing because of the new tyre model. Careful with that curb. A little bit better anyway, that one. That lap's a lot better.
Lap 2:07.11.
Need to get it so I can get on the throttle on that corner. Interesting. Nice bunch of corners there. Oh my god, you just nearly chopped my front end off, man. That hyperdriver. God, absolute chaos here.
Lap 2:08.35.
Don't do it there. Don't do it there. I've got to turn. I've got to... Go around the outside, man. They do... Or just wait. Maybe just wait, like, until the straight. You've got a long straight. Just wait. That's risky. Oh my god.
That time was a 2:07.99.
Brake too late. Shit. Get over the curb. Take a penalty. No, it's actually allowed. You can get away with that. It's because it was slower, that's why. Alright, lost a bit there, but let's try and get back on it a bit. Have to be careful with these track limits. It's not even halfway through and we're racking them up. So we've nearly got enough for 20 more laps, and we've done 9. So we've got more fuel than I need here. Just keep doing what we're doing, then we can push a bit later on. Oh shit. That was so slow through there then. What? What? It just gave me a 7.5 and I was off the throttle completely. What? Man, we're gonna get a drive-through in this. Although I don't know if you get a drive-through still or if it's 10-second penalty. Oh, wow, if it's a 10-second penalty, we're going to lose a lot of positions, so... I'm going to have to be super careful on track limits. Got ages to go here, and I've got nearly all my track limits used. That's not good. That's not good at all. I can't even afford to get one more. For 38 minutes of driving. At a track I don't really fully know yet. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, set a qualifying time, Johnny, and start from the pits and just literally cruise around and avoid chaos. And you'll probably gain positions anyway if you just stay out of trouble. Oh God. Front tyres starting to feel really warm. Oh yeah, it's a scruffy into this lap. Oh, the rear went. Had to get off the throttle. Oh dear.
That time was a 2:08.57.
God. Getting close to getting a track limit then. Sorry for not reading the chat here, by the way. I'm in ultra focus mode because I cannot get another track limit. So I'm not trying to overdrive it, I'm just trying to keep it in the limits.
Lap 2, 0, 7.46.
Oh, God. Could have kept it planted then, couldn't I?
That time was a 2, 0, 7.47.
Shit. Be careful of track limits. Cock that up. Oh, that curb line is way better through there. P1 in the hypers. Bro, why would that have been a track limit? I had to lift. I don't even understand why that would be.
Time 2, 0, 7.7.
What a panic then. Oh god, a lot of traffic. Look at that battle there. Pretty intense, isn't it? I wonder if this guy's realised he's got to start saving fuel. Or he's on a track limit warning, maybe. Why is he going so slow? You're right, Dave.
Time 2, 0, 8.22.
Someone's took out the 100 board. It's a little bit off-putting for my breath. I'll have to look on the left-hand side for the 100.
Lap 2, 0, 8.00.
Well, the board is still there, I think. Wrong line. Oh God. Nearly. Still feel like I need to do a bit more fuel saving.
79.
Woo! Close. Gave us a little buffer that there to the car behind. Jesus. I think he wants to save fuel. Oh, shite. That was my mistake there. That's going to cost us, isn't it? And they collided. He turned in a bit left too early there, and I think he clipped me. Whoa. Get for your rejoin. just coast it while that hyper's coming through. Nah, don't think so, Digger, but you're entitled to your opinion. We'll carry on. Maybe we did. We'll have a look at it on the replay, but I'm not giving the position up because I don't think we did anything wrong there. We'll look at the replay and decide later on. Not going to bother arguing about it, though. Can't be arsed. If we did, there was no intention. Maybe it moved on the brakes a bit. I don't know whether when we hit the brake it might have stepped out a little bit, but there was no intention. Yeah, no worries, Digger. Like I said, I have my opinion on that incident, but we'll wait for the replay and judge it off that. I'm not arguing while I'm racing. I can't be bothered, mate. I'm not arguing, I'm just saying we'll wait for the replay. I love that when I literally stay calm and say, oh, we'll wait for the replay, you still accuse me of arguing. How the fuck does that work out?
That time was a 2:08.46.
I'll tell you what then, because just to make sure, let him go. I'm letting you go, mate, go. Then there's no backlash then, is there? We've let him go, so we don't need to worry about him now. Oh, I need to lift. Oh, I had to lift. Well, there can be no argument now, can there? So even if it wasn't that bad, at the end of the day, we've let him back through, so it doesn't matter. Safest way to do it, I suppose. It's only one position, so it doesn't matter. He's using up his virtual energy. I don't know whether if it goes the extra lap, he's in trouble though. Yeah, he's probably running a setup, isn't he? Well, he will be running a setup.
Lap 2, 10.5.
Right, I'll have to coast here because I saw that hyper coming through. To be fair, we were holding the gap to the Porsche, considering we're saving virtual energy and fuel. I mean, surely he's gonna try and make it to the end as well, same as us, because no point in him pitting with what he's got in fuel there. He'd have to be on like 20 to consider pitting. Like, P7 might have to pit here, so he might get a position back anyway.
Lap 2:07.54.
You can see that's where we're suffering with the rotation. It's not rotating anywhere near as much as it should do. But if we can hold on, I'll definitely take a top 10 with no setup in a pretty competitive race. It'll show you that you can fight, at least fight with the default setups. That was too slow through there. That Hyper's going to be in a really awkward position, isn't it? He's going to send it, isn't he?
That time was a 2:08.
The fuel's a problem here, isn't it? I don't know how many laps it goes because we plebed the last race, so I've got no idea how many laps this race is even going to go. If it goes 29, I might be in trouble. Hey, nearly got a track limit. This has held us up a bit as well because we obviously just can't risk it pushing it all. P11's got a little bit better virtual energy, hasn't he? Too slow, come on. You gotta go faster than this.
Time 208.97.
Right, we got the gap to 1 second. That Porsche is going to be in trouble as well. If it does go, if it goes 29 laps for us, he's in trouble, but it all depends where the hypercar is. Save a bit of fuel while they're going to lunge it. Someone's into the pits, that's a free position.
Time 208.03.
That was awkward. Oh, Hyper, be careful behind me here, please. Ah. will tell you something though. Since this new system, have you noticed that I feel like the hypercars might be a little bit safer since this new system, maybe?
Lap 208.35.
I feel like they've been a bit more sensible with some of the driving that we've seen. Been some a little bit on the edge, but overall, I think the driving standard's been a lot better today. I mean, that's just your... It's not lies. I'm telling you what I've experienced, Johnny. Not lies, mate. I'm just telling what I've experienced. Chill out, man. Chill out. Don't do it, J20. Don't do it. Oh, has he realized? I think the Porsche has realized that he needs to do 2 more laps, possibly. All depends where the hyperdriver is, though, because he might not need to do 2 more. Why did I go through there in 4th? He ain't gonna make 2 more laps, is he? No way. We will with virtual energy, but we...
9.33.
It's P8 that I'm worried about. Because I've got to save loads, so we are going to lose a little bit, aren't we? Where's P1 in the hypers? Where is he? It all depends where P1 is in the hypers, because I'll have to go into like safety mode on the last lap. There's the hype. I need to get ahead of that hyper because he's gonna have to wait for him. So I need to push because he's gonna have to wait for the hyper, isn't he? No, he's gonna have to pit. However, there's people with better fuel and virtual energy than me. Oh no!
Lap 208.94.
I need to coast it. Where's that car? That car's just put me off. That car just put me off. Like, I didn't know where he'd come from. Do you know what? I'm just going to let him go. I need to get to the end, don't I? I need to get to the end, so I'm just going to save. I'm just going to save. Just try and get this P7. Let's just focus on the P7. See if we can make it. I mean, I've hardly got any fuel here. I'm going to have to coast. I need to coast. I need to coast again. It's the actual fuel that I'm in trouble with, so I've just got to coast it. We should have a P7 no matter what it is, so I'll take that though, considering we use default setup. The savings paid off. The saving of the fuel's paid off because we made the extra lap without pitting, so it's just meant we secured that P7, so we did the right strategy there. That was a good strat call. Thank you very much, Ninja, for the support, legend. Yeah, we're on the top, the highest one at Ninja. Don't mention it to Johnny, though. Don't mention it to Johnny, though. We're on the trusted racer, one of the safest players on the service. So yeah, don't mention it to Johnny, though, please. Right. Let's come out of there. We actually might have gained DR with default setup. So, I mean, we might have got a bit back from what we lost in the previous one. It wasn't a bad race for our second ever race on that track on the game. Yeah, we got a bit back there. So, we gained driver rank. Probably knocked it back up to close to what we lost pretty much. So, not too bad. So what are you trying to say about Johnny, Ninja? I don't know if he's taking this as a joke. I hope he realizes we're only joking. He's probably raging, isn't he? We're only joking, Johnny, man. Just so you know, we're having a bit of banter. He's probably fuming in the background. All right. Oof. Time is at 8 o'clock. I don't want to do another one of them, to be honest with you. I'll race you then, Thomas. Because remember, we did a lot of racing from the back of the grid and we lost. We were silver free, but we lost a big chunk. So, yeah. Yeah, I need to try that, but unfortunately it's not on for another 40 minutes. It's a long way to wait for that. Like, about LMP3 here. But should we try the new? Should we just go and wing it? Should we go and try the new LMP3 car and just sod it? Let's do a race here, chat. Let's just do a race. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Where's the LMP3s? Silver 2. Oh, there's a lot of fast drivers in here, chat. So we won't be competing for a win, but let's just wing it. Have I got time to even do a lap? It's default setup, but I'll take a free loadout, yeah. Nah, the LMP3s have been made a bit better, by the way. A little bit better. I think they have anyway. we're just trying to finish this. It's just something different, isn't it? I want to see what they're like compared to what they were like before. So, yeah. We'll do it. How many laps will this be? This will be 9 or 10 laps will this be? Don't know if this will be 9 or 10 laps this race. I'll just put 10.6 in. Right, let's just go. Obviously got cold brakes at the moment, so, and cold tires. Feels nice, by the way. It feels really nice, this car. They definitely feel a bit better. Like, the problem will be when you're pushing it really hard and the tires are starting to overheat a bit. That's where the issue might be. We need to see. Obviously, I haven't really practiced this again. We're going in rusty, so probably not the wisest choice, but. Oh, I locked the rears up. I locked the rear up there. I downshifted to first too quick though. Don't do that in the race. Might even go a bit more front bias on because it seems to be. I don't know if it was a downshift or. No, I think it was a downshift that locked it up, to be honest with you. It'll be the downshift, won't it? I'm scared to hit the brake with this car. Like, I'm scared to put any form of braking in. It's the only thing with no ABS with me. It takes me a bit of getting used to, because you almost have to be scared, like treated like there's something under the pedal. All right, let's go. Let's go into a race with no practice. This is going to be interesting. What could go wrong after the first race with no, like, learning it? Silver one, here we come. This is default setup though, isn't it? Fixed setup, yeah. So at least it's fixed setup, but it won't really help us in this car. We need a warm-up, really, to get up to pace with this thing. I haven't driven this thing since... I haven't driven the LMP3 since Fuji. It's been a long time since I drove them. I don't know if this car's competitive as well. I'm not sure. Right, we've got 23 LMP2s and 15 LMP3s. It's going to be interesting. How long have we got in qualifying? 8 minutes, so we'll get... Do we get 4 or 3 in with that? We should get 4 in, shouldn't we, if we're out quick enough? If we get out quick enough, we should get 4 laps in. I'll leave everything like on there the same as what we got it on. I'm gonna go. We'll go. Just go down to 78, what I had last time. To try and stop locking it up. Shut up, Pio. You're just jealous, Pio. You're just jealous, Pio. Stop being bitter. You're just jealous you can't drive around. Well, no, actually, you're used to being at the back of the field, so maybe you should be paid that much. Let's see what happens next year anyway, Pio. Let's see what happens next year when the cars are back to a different type of aero. Let's just wait until then before we presume stuff. He could be back with a vengeance, couldn't he? Oh. I'm not exactly sure, J20, how it works. I haven't looked into it, so I'm not... yeah, I really don't know the ins and outs of it, to be honest with you. You can give Pio one, or you can remove one if you want. I'm washed. Cheeky. I'll rate on this game. We're far from washed, mate. We're just chilling today. We're not trying to go for put me on a track that I like with this now, and we'll be flying as usual. You got to remember, Paul Ricard, I don't know it, and we were in with default setup. Cheeky shit. We'll be shit here though, because of that. Has that light gone green? Yeah, I couldn't see. I went too far forward. But yeah, we'll be shit here because I haven't drove this car for ages. Feels a little bit loose through there, but that'll be the cold tyres, won't it? No worries, Johnny. See you later, mate. Just don't mention to her about the badges, mate. Yeah, drive safe, Johnny. Savage. That's savage, that man. Way off base here with this thing. I don't know how hard I can push. Am I going to get that extra lap in as well? I don't know. Possibly not. Yeah, I don't think I will. Maybe, actually. Might. If we don't make mistakes, that is. Oh, I locked it up on the fronts. Feels like the fronts have got a little bit too much brake pressure on them, maybe, but don't want to snap the rear. Sugar. Oh God. Still feels a bit sketchy. Still feels a little bit sketchy. Oh, I accidentally went to neutral. Way off pace. 40.94. Way off at the moment, but see if we can find a bit more. Bang on the brakes again. Should have revved out fourth more then. I short shifted way too early.
Lap 2, 40.00.
I'm surprised we're in the top 10, to be honest with you, with this just jumping in. Oh shit. Cocked it. That's annoying. That lost me way over half a second, that. It's annoying because there's so much more time in this car as well. We could have been on. I tell you what, I think we could have gone a full second quicker here. Than what we've done, not than the leader, obviously, but.
Time 2:30.62.
I'll take it, to be fair. I'll take that, considering we've nearly binned it on the lap. I think we can get into the 12s with that then, can't we? If we did a bit of practice with this, we surely would be able to do a 212. Looking at how much we gained at Silverstone over the week, we'd surely be able to get into the 12s with this car. We'll take that. So wait there. It's going to go 9 laps probably, but I'm just going to put in 10 because safety. Just make sure. I'm sure it's a 20-minute race. Yeah. I'll just put 10.5 in just to make sure. Quite a fun car to drive. I think we can really. You feel like you can push it a bit more than what you used to be able to.
Teams and drivers.
So we're in the middle of the grid, though. We're in the middle of the. Well, no, if we drop, we're P9. Where was a 212? I can't tell. I think a 212 would have started us in the top 5. I think so. Well, this is a bit worrying. Rookie, these haven't played it for a while, obviously. They've just not played it because they're not rookies, because they're like ranked 2 in the lobby, so they're not rookies. Right. Let's go to track and try and survive. Guarantee if we survive, it's 10 laps definitely, is it? Do you reckon I put a bit more fuel in just to make sure? Or do you reckon 10 point... I'm just going to put a bit more in just to make sure. Just to make sure. I'm going to put a little bit more in just to cover it a bit. But yeah, if we survive this race, which is a big if,
Formation lap has started.
then you might gain a few positions from people making mistakes, so we'll see. Shut up, Pio. I swear, he's such a donkey. I have a bad feeling, though. Who have we got behind us? Slightly lower ranks, so yeah, let's be careful of turn 1. Be cautious, look in that mirror, because they might miss their brakes a bit. Warm these brakes up. Right, aim, keep it on the track. Oh god, I thought he was gonna... It's gonna go in a minute, isn't it?
Green flag, green flag.
Oh. Great, we got damage. Should have, it was to be expected, wasn't it? Don't know how bad that damage will be. Man, you saw me there. You saw me on the inside. Oh well, this was a bad idea, wasn't it? This race was a bad idea. When does the Le... We haven't got time. It's a bit late to do the Le Mans race, to be honest with you. Oh well, it don't matter. We'll use it for a practice. Although I don't know whether we got much damage or not. It doesn't say any on there, but what are you on about? What do you mean, Rob? Our pace is fine on this, man. Our pace is good. I haven't driven these cars for over 2 months, so I don't expect to have pace in these. I literally haven't driven LMP3 in 2 months, so yeah, I'm not going to be any sort of pace on these, but yeah, in terms of Paul Ricard, it's because we literally have never driven that track apart from ACC, and it was about 3 years ago, and I used default setup, so I think our pace was pretty damn good with default setup at Paul Ricard. I think we did well. Yeah, I might have damage. I think I've got damage here.
Time was a 2:38.69.
When I turn, it's doing weird stuff. Oh shit, and how, what are you doing there? Oh god. Freebies. Up to P11. What the hell's just happened there? Alright, let's just see if we can get any pace out of it. We're a lot quicker than this car ahead, I can tell you that now. I can see how much we're gaining. We're literally gaining every corner on him, so we should be able to get back into the top 10. And there'll be other people making mistakes. We've just got to try and not make mistakes ourselves, which is the hard part with this car. We just took a second out of him in pretty much half a sector. And we caught up to the P8 and P9. So the race is still on here. The race is still on. Let's keep pushing. Oh, someone's in the pits. He must have a drive-through. Oh, he must have a drive-through.
Lap 2, 40.59.
Right, let's keep an eye on the delta to P7, how much we're gaining. He's obviously gaining because of slipstream probably on that straight a bit, isn't he? Or we'll see. P7 looks alright actually. We're catching the other ones up though, aren't we? Oh, that's a bit too deep. That's too deep. She just wants to shut you up, Johnny. Oh, I braked too late.
That time was a 2:40.03.
We did gain on P7 actually. It looks like we did gain a bit. These are fun, these cars. I must admit, every time I get back in these, I start enjoying them. Because I can see how much like potential there is with them if you get used to them. Oh, I over pushed it. Shit. That's terrible. That's going to lose us a big chunk. Got dirty tyres as well. No. We can still catch them though. Got to brake a little bit earlier there. She won't come here. Or the car off. I mean, we didn't lose much to P7 even though we lost like 1.5 on that lap.
to 50.35.
Come on. Should be more grip now. These tires are warmed up. Car's getting lighter. Well, I'm trying to push too much, aren't I? We're not going to catch up if we keep driving like that. I'm trying to overdrive it. Jesus Christ. Come on. I had the rhythm on that lap before, and now I'm all over the place. Yeah, I'm not surprised she feels safer on foot, to be fair, with Johnny driving. Still caught up a bit there, even with a terrible lap. How many laps? 5 laps. What we need to do is just start putting them on the pressure, don't we? So let P9 get within 3 seconds of him, 2 seconds of him, so he sees we catch him. At the moment, we're not really catching because we keep plebbing this section. Oh, he's made a mistake. Well, someone's made a mistake. I don't know if it's don't know which one that is. Jesus. Using the gravel a bit there. Maybe this car's got damage. If he has, hopefully he won't fight too hard. I don't think we're going to catch them two, aren't we? Unless they are fighting though, so you never know. They could crash. drive-through. There's one freebie. Yeah, he's got damage. He ain't gonna fight. Oh. Oh. I thought that car was gonna hit me behind, so I backed off. I had to give the position back. I'll have to lift off here. Yeah, there's a proper wet line now. You have to follow it like iRacing and that. We got back to P7 anyway, even with crashing, so... Oh. You're right, Dustin. I'm not sure what that car's doing there. Right, just bring it home anyway.
8.57.
I don't think we'll lose any DR for this because yeah, we should probably keep what we're on. I think I don't think we'll gain it, but I don't think we'll lose any. Which is, it is still tricky to drive these LMP3s though. Like I can get used to it, but it's still not as, still got a little bit of edginess to them. I suppose that's how they should be though. should have stayed in fourth. Why did it go to fourth then? Sorry, why did it go to fifth? Not fourth. Yeah, they like to be revved out, these cars.
Time 2:30.19.
Oh, what's happened there? Has someone had a drive-through? Just come out of the pits. Maybe he didn't put enough fuel in, possibly. And we've caught, to be fair, we've caught up to P4 as well. We've been gaining on even P4, so our pace was alright. Just not as quick as P1, obviously, but... Oh... Car's really slow in front and I don't know why. We're on for a 12 in the race here, so that's pretty solid. Ah, I've messed that up though. Yeah, I messed that corner up. Yeah. Oh, it says P6. Someone must have got a penalty. Someone must have got a penalty because we got promoted to P6, so... Yeah, considering we binned it at the start, I think... I mean, look at the pace-wise. Our fastest lap was the second quickest fastest lap in the race. Oh, no, this guy here. And we messed up that last corner, so... Oh, no, this guy had a 12, so, yeah. We would have... I think we could have fought for top 4 if we wouldn't have binned it, though. But not too bad. It's fun to drive. Fun to drive, that car. Fun to drive. Yeah, but it's going to be too late to do Le Mans now, chat. Going to be too late for... I haven't had no dinner, so... We'll have to do Le Mans tomorrow, maybe. We've missed it anyway, so yeah. We'll have to maybe do some Le Mans tomorrow and compare it to what it was like before, because we drove it with fixed setup with the Mercedes, didn't we? So, nah. I've got to have dinner. I've had no dinner today. Me and the missus want to eat, mate. So that'll do us for this one. We'll get live. We'll get live tomorrow. And hopefully do a double stream tomorrow. Shut up, Pio. They've also got Monza on in fixed there. So that will always be entertaining. Oh, no, that's a no chicane layout. Oh, yeah, fook that. Maybe not then. That's the no chicane layout, isn't it? Wait, yeah. Yeah, that's the no chicane layout. I'm okay with that one. I will leave that one, definitely. Yeah, maybe we could do that tomorrow. The weekly race as well. There's no weather in it though, so with the BMW, it'd probably be quite nice, that one. I really want to try out Le Mans though, just to compare the physics compared to what it was before, because we obviously drove Le Mans a couple of weeks ago with the Mercedes, so it'd be nice to get back on that and test out how it feels in comparison. So tomorrow I might do a bit of comparison and do that. But yeah, did we? I think we had a couple. I think it was Gary and someone else did £2 one. Let's have a little look. So Gary and Ninja, thank you for the £2, both of yous. Thank you for the support, yous too. But yeah, that is going to be it today, chat. God, I don't know if to do Gran Turismo tomorrow, actually. I don't know. Do we do GT tomorrow and then LMU in the evening, or GT in the day, or LMU in the day, GT in the night? I don't know. Or LMU, or I don't know. I don't know what way we'll do it. I don't know. I'll have a think, chat. I'll have a think what we're going to do tomorrow, because we'll see. I'm not sure if it'll be GT or LMU tomorrow, chat. I don't know. I need to have a good think, because I'm not sure. If we do LMU, we'd obviously come back to it maybe for a stream on Thursday in the morning or something. If we do Gran Turismo tomorrow, or if we do LMU in the morning or evening, we could switch it. I'll have a think. Either way, yeah, I don't know. Or I don't think we got any video. I've got a YouTube short I can do for tomorrow, but I've got no video content, really. I haven't recorded any, so we'll see. We'll see what we're going to do tomorrow anyway. But yeah, take care, everyone. See you in the morning or afternoon, wherever we go live. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.